Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name's Rebecca and today I'm going to be drawing on post-it notes, so let's get to it. I start off with this yellow post-it, although it looks kind of green on screen. Here at the minute, I promise it's neon yellow. I struggled a bit with my lighting and camera setup. I'm going to have a play around with it. It was also hard to not cover the whole post-it note with my hands. Bear with me, things get better as we go along. So for this first drawing, I'm drawing a sunrise, sunset, because I'm basing this first post-it on Psalm 113:3. From the rising of the sun to the setting of the same, the name of the Lord is to be praised. I wanted the focus of each of the sticky notes to be in the original colour in the background, so I tried to leave some of that colour behind. These were nice simple drawings that I really had fun doing. I mostly used my Copic Chai markers, pencil, white Posca marker and just a normal pen to draw in these, although with the colour of my Copics I had to take into consideration the background colour for what the actual colour would appear like. For example, I used blue on the yellow post-it to make green for the grass. I think more Posca pens might be good for this because they're opaque. I'm adding some little clouds and birds here and there to try and balance it out a little with the bottom half. You can see what I mean about the Posca pen being good coverage on the sticky note. This is where I start to outline everything and realise that I left out the word the. I kept this fairly simple, but I would like to see how doing one of my more complicated designs would turn out whenever I reduced it to a post-it note scale. I'm fairly happy with how this turned out. I wish I had left the daisies out as I feel like they ruined it a little. It was fun to have the challenge of trying to draw an entire picture in the size of a post-it. I will put an image of the scanned post-it in because I think it shows the colour a little better, although neon doesn't always show up that well on camera. Now I'm moving on to my green post-it. I'm basing this on the God who sees from when Hagar encounters this characteristic of God in Genesis 16:13. Thereafter Hagar used another name to refer to the Lord who had spoken to her. She said, "You are the God who sees me." She also said, "Have I truly seen the one who sees me?" This is probably the drawing I'm least happy with how it turned out. I don't think it's the best eye I have ever drawn, and I ended up covering most of the green of the post-it note. The green gave me the idea of drawing an eye, and this first came to mind. I then drew a very simplified self-portrait in the eye. I'm not sure if it's partly because the eye is in a square that it looks slightly odd. What do you think? I started off here trying to use colour and pencils, but then I decided to switch it up to my Copics. For the white of the eye, I also used my white Posca pen and some white ink. At this point, it started to remind me slightly of the Starbucks logo. Let me know if you can see that too. I probably thought of green eyes since that's the colour of my eyes, but people have also called my eyes grey and brown, which they're not. They're maybe green with a greyish brown hint, but they're still green. I was worried my Posca pen was going to run out of paint, and also my ink was a lot quicker to put on because the Posca pen has such a small nib. I regretted colouring myself in more since it took away from some of the green, and I think in the end I would have liked it to stand out a little bit more. It's at this point I decided to add a little bit of brown in to kind of shade the eye. Eyes are something I always seem to see other artists draw a lot, but it isn't something I really do, so it was good to get some practice in. I think I need it. I'm not sure how I feel about my simplified self-portrait, but it is only about the size of the nail on your thumb, and I feel like you would lose some of the detail in the reflection of someone else's eye. I add a little dark brown to the ring of the eye to make it a bit more interesting. I also think it took it a bit more away from the Starbucks logo, which was not the look I was going for. I smudged the paint a little, so this is me trying to fix that mistake. I quite enjoy doing this, and I feel like I might do this again. I feel like this is more effective for me to have versus dot it around with an image because I'm much more of a visual person anyway. I have a few more ideas, so let me know if you liked this video. Moving on to the orange, I am creating a candle to represent Psalm 18:28. For you will light my lamp. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. Some of the versions put the word candle, but I liked the way that the New King James Version has put it. I am drawing a circle to cast the shadow around the edges. This is probably the post-it where the background colour shows up the most in the end, and I like that about this one. That's probably something I would take forward doing this again. The camera kept adjusting the focus, so I cut out a little footage here and editing so you wouldn't have to watch that part, so that's why we've jumped forward a little. I cut out some more bad footage here, but I will tell you what I used to colour. On the drips of the candle I used a grey Copic for shading, and then I went over the rest of the candle with my white Posca pen. This is the only grey marker I have, but perhaps a slightly darker shade would have worked better on the candle. You can see the edges starting to curl. I've also handled this a lot, so I've learnt for the next time to leave it on the stack of the other post-its. It also lost a bit of its stickiness. I learnt the lesson for my pink post-it at the end though. I found a different shade of post-it note in the house, so at first I tried lettering in it, but then I decided it covered too much of the candle, so I quickly scrapped that idea. I used black and white on the word enlightened, but the white didn't stand out the way I wanted it to, so I ended up outlining it in the black pen. Now moving on to the one that's probably my favourite, but you can let me know how you feel about that. It is a simple design I based off of Matthew 6:28-30 in NLT. And why worry about your clothing? Look at the lilies of the field and how they grow. They don't work or make their clothing. Yet Solomon in all his glory was not dressed as beautifully as they are. And if God cares so wonderfully for the wildflowers that are here today and thrown in the fire tomorrow, He will certainly care for you. Why do you have so little faith? This was the quickest of my designs I created in this video. I really think the white speckles on the lily make it pop off the page. I maybe got slightly overexcited with adding the dots though. So this is what I created in this video. Which one did you like the best? Like and subscribe as always if you enjoyed this, and I will see you again next week.